4 deep keys to transformation. My friends, if you want to revolutionize your life or your flow, whether it's in a creative process, your work process, whatever it is, my friends, there's 4 keys to transformation. Now I can go really deep into all of these, but this is like the refined, potent little blueprint. If you apply this in the morning, if you apply this before, a creative process, deep transformation can occur. This is the groundwork. Step 1, vision. My friends, your imagination is the garden where you plant the seed. A vision of what your true potential is, of what your true life could actually look like, right? Vision and desire, my friends. Like really wanting it, really believing, daring to dream, my friends, daring to dream once again. Look at your life. It's not really a matter of like whether or not you're fucking yourself. It's how you're fucking yourself, my friends. We all sabotage in some way. We all fail in the face of resistance in many ways, right? And it's just like getting real with that and like, wow, you know what? My life could really look like this. Daring to dream, my friends, and having a vision for yourself. Like in a smaller scale, say a creative process, you have a work day or something. What is your real creative capacity? Like really think about that. Really imagine what it would look like to go all in, to give your all, whether you're writing a book, creating poetry, whatever it is, my friends. Imagine your full creative capacity in one day or in one sitting. Like what could that really look like, right? And just vision, my friends, vision of what your life could really be, and finding that vision, imagining how you could flow through your day, imagining an environment, a reality that supports your highest well-being, that is effortless effort, my friends, in alignment with your truth, right? Just being you. Second step, my friends, is we need courage and fearlessness in mind. When we start our day, right, when we're ready to start our day after we did some breathing and spiritual connection maybe, we re-tap the vision. Like imagine like, wow, what's the best, strongest day I could live? Maybe that even looks soft for you. Maybe that just looks like vulnerable for you, Really look at the phase of your life, and then, you wake up and you acquire the vision. You re-tap the vision of like, what are you moving into? What are you stepping towards, right? The second thing is fearlessness and courage, my friends. Fearlessness in mind. You see, fear and doubt are the great enemies to action. Because when we fear something, we refuse to look or like believe that we can do something. We refuse the knowledge. It's the enemy of the knowledge that you can do anything, my friends. You are so capable. And like fearlessness, I really like to practice this, sitting in my body. Courage, my friends, like, rising to the call, rising to what you're called to do, rising to the vision. The courage to face your potential. Your potential's scary, especially because when we have a vision and then we see where we are, there's this discrepancy that occurs, right? Between like, but like, it might not go well. I don't know if I can do it, right? Or like, it's happened this way every single time in the past, or I failed all these times in the past, therefore I'm a failure. It's like to think fearlessly, my friends, to really like, wow, let me sit with the fact that, let me like bring up the fear of death or of failure. Imagine yourself failing cataclysmically, right? And just sit with that and breathe through it and get to the point where you can accept that, right? Where you can accept the end of something, right? In a relationship, you want to take that to the next level, imagine it ending, right? And when we can accept that, we can move as ourselves in true honor, in true glory, in true strength. Fearlessness and courage, my friends. Courage to face your potential. Courage to imagine your creative capacity. Fearless in your mind, my friends. Fearless in your body. Third step, faith. This is all inspired by really like my own process of transformation, working with people, and Robert Moore. And Robert Moore, once said like, faith is your fuel. My friends, we have to realize that it is not this little God inside of us that is trying to like control or force his way. Like, if your vision is to create abundance in your life, like trying to control or force that process, no. My friends, it is not, you by yourself have no fuel. You are just a light, like imagine a light like on a string of wire. You have to plug that into a greater fuel source, my friends. You must plug yourself in with faith, like entering into nature, or just like really authentically communing and realizing that it is not you that will bring this embodiment, that will bring this authentic alignment with the abundance, with that process into being, right? Great works, creative works can flow out of you when we get out of our own way and realize the power of Spirit moving through us, realize the will of Spirit, the Father moving in you, right? When we can surrender in faith, we open up our hearts to be filled, by something higher. When we have faith in the vision and we realize it is not about trying to control or force the process, but having faith in something greater moving through us. Whatever your faith is in, my friends, cultivating a sense of faith, like a deep knowing, like, wow, we went through the vision, the discrepancy, the fearlessness, right? And now faith. So it's not like you forcing your way into the world or trying or clutching anything. It is a process of faith and awareness, my friends. Awareness that, like, wow, if you really look at this life, it's when we get out of our own way that transformation occurs. It is when we let the great ones speak, when we let the muse sing its song, when we let the truth of our nature shine through. That is where faith is your ally, my friends. Faith is your best friend, right? The more despair we think through, fear creates more fear. Faith creates more faith, and faith is the great triumphant over fear and doubt. Faith in something greater, faith in the divinity, the alignment, the perfectness of where you are, and that something is guiding your path. Faith over fear, my friends. The fourth one, to bring you into the energy to really create that transformation, is an offering. My friends, what is your offering? It is usually the burning of our willfulness, the ego desires, right? If we really want this vision, right, and we know what's blocking us, can we enter into sacred space? Can we enter into nature? Can we enter, into our silent heart and make an offering to the Great One, to the Great Spirit, to make an offering, to your highest self? In sincerity. That's just really the key, my friends, a sincere offering. Now forget your perfect offering, right? A great offering is, it's like giving up your desire to force yourself on the day and surrendering to the day, surrendering to the flow and strength and softness. A great offering, like my offering lately, to enter into really deep communion, my friends. You create a sacrifice, you give an offering, and my offering has been my passion for creating or making videos, because I see that I'm attached to that idea, that feeling, right? And that creates a lot of suffering and cycles in my life that hold me back from the fullness of embodiment, right? The fullness of my kingship. So I give that offering, right? You can give an offering of a bad habit, or like what your ego really wants to do right now, what feels comfortable. Make an offering of that, right? Make an offering of your comfortability. Make an offering of your weakness, right? And just honestly, it's about the sincerity. It's about the humbleness, the humility behind it, the realization that, holy shit, man, I'm so unworthy in the face of God. I fucked up so many times. I've ran from myself. I've failed through resistance a million times. I've sabotaged a million ways, and just finding humility on the path. Finding humility and giving yourself up in offering, right, brings you the energy to move forward. When I offer up my weakness, right, and I offer up my resistance and I just surrender to what's being called, whether the other day it was the gym. It was just to get in the flow of things, to go connect with a friend, even though I just wanted to, just chill out and do what I normally do. I just offered my desire. I just threw it in the fire and kindled my true desire, that true vision, and just flowed with it. And then I did something hard, I did something challenging, right? And it creates this feeling of great self-worth, of great energy inside of you. And energy coupled with courage is unstoppable, my friends. Energy coupled with courage to face your vision is unstoppable. Imagine your creative capacity, imagine your social capacity, imagine, your abundant capacity. Imagine the capacity of your life and lifestyle and living, right? Imagine that. Burn and kindle that burning desire, that chief aim, whether in a small or the macro, right? Whether it's your life or just a process. Face it with courage. Face it with faith. Get out of your own way. You see, the faith creates the softness to create the flow of spirit. And the offering up of oneself, my friends, opens the doors, unlocks the keys to bring your real self through. Vision and desire. Courage, fearlessness, the warrior. Faith and awareness, my friends. Faith in the breath. Faith in your magic. You literally are magic. And a sincere sacrifice, a sincere offering to bring you in communion with that source of all energy. And faith plus your offering equals the energy coupled with courage and strengthened mind makes you unstoppable. Hell yeah, my friends. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you can apply for a free session. I invite you to do that if you really want to, fucking light the spark of your transformation. Also, I have a Facebook group about reprogramming your life. Links in the description for that. Really appreciate when you hit that like button, my friends. I love all of you guys being here. Drop a comment, drop a relevant comment of like, this is what I've been struggling with. This is like, another key that I have. There's many keys out here, my friends. I'm working on something called the 10 virtues of the modern warrior. There needs to be some new blueprints from all this ancient knowledge, you know what I mean? Love all you guys being here. Thank you for watching. Go live fearlessly. Go live in faith. Walk with vision. Walk with a burning truth, my friends. Your vision of glory. Peace.